3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
YouTube. I'm back from Colorado, back down at beautiful Table Rock Lake. I got my couple of my boys here today finishing up the auto cover, and I do want to show you. I'm not going to get into a detailed install. I will link a video over here to a detailed install that we did a couple years ago that I think is pretty descriptive of how Aquamatic works with a hydraulic drive auto cover. But I do want to show you the concrete lid we made, because I think it's one of the more innovative things they do is give you a very simple and easy option for concrete lid. We did get the motor mounted over here. This is the hydraulic drive motor that actually pushes the hydrostat motor over at the pool. That's why you almost have silent operation at the pool. You'll probably be able to hear this motor running because it's outdoor and it's only about 30 feet from the pool. But he got this connected and hooked up. We just have to add the hydraulic fluid and run the hydraulic lines, and we'll be ready to go. He did extend his the key switch. Normally the key goes right here close, but you're supposed to be able to see the entire pool from where the key goes. Here's the brackets that will hold up this big concrete lid here that we made. But you can see he mounted his key switch right here. And so this is like, he'll just be able to stand on his deck and it says cover and uncover, and you just go to, operate it that way. But this lid here, we just made in one big chunk, and we're going to slice it into pieces once those metal brackets there go where they go naturally. There's only a couple of them that are really important because of the compensator pulley. We can't be in the way of that. So we'll get all that mounted, and then we'll mark out where we're going to lay out these brackets, and then we'll cut up this cover lid. We're actually doing 2 of these covers right now with a cover lid made of concrete. It's a lot more kind of a classy way to do an auto cover because you don't have that plastic or aluminum lid. It just looks like the pool deck that surrounds. This one's stamped concrete. We can do broomed concrete. We can do pavers. We can do man-made pavers, and there's a method for doing tile. Like if you have a tile deck or any kind of deck like that, they make a steel pan that actually mounts to these brackets here and creates a way for you guys to do tile, where it actually just looks like tile is your lid. So really cool, elegant solutions from Aquamatic, and I'll kind of show you the details as the boys get it installed. All right, so the boys behind me here are getting the tab mounted. This little tab here that's attached to the rope, it's gonna slide in here, but this part right here has got an ovalized hole that mounts to this leading edge here. So they're gonna mount that, so it's gonna pull the leading edge in, and then we will manually pull the ropes and close the cover. And that will give us access to do all of the other things that need to be done. All right, guys, so the boys just pulled it on. Again, I got 2 of my Amish guys here, so I'm being careful to keep them out of frame. But this is what the auto cover looks like the first time it unpleats. It's still got all of its folds showing. But they are measuring right now to get the compensator pulley on and to string all the strings, how they go through all the pulleys. I'll show you guys that real quick and kind of show you the install, and then we'll do the lid. Okay, so Keith is down here getting the hydraulic lines ready to bleed. I have laid out these stainless steel brackets on layout. So they send them out. Basically, you can run them on different centers, but again, they can't intrude on the compensator pulley there. So because that, you have to think about that, we basically put one on each edge, as close to the edge as we can, and then make sure that our layout has the middle a space instead of a seam, because if you have a seam, you have to have a bracket right in the way of that compensator pulley. So as we're gonna do this, what the boys are gonna start doing is attaching those to the inside wall. The really cool thing about Aquamatic, if you notice, these brackets look pretty wide. The factory ones come with like a 12-inch bracket, because most of these autocover wells are 13 inches deep. But because of our 12-inch thick ICF wall here, we need a bigger bracket. And they just custom make these things 16 inches for us. We make an 18-inch lid, and then the autocover leading edge closes and hits the lid right there flush. So Aquamatic's a really great company because they can customize almost anything for you. They've gotten very used to ICF pools. They know our pools, so when you call in and say, hey, we're building one of the ICF pools that like Aaron does, they already know all the different little doohickeys that we have kind of helped them perfect for these kind of pools. So they're going to attach these. Me and Keith are going to bleed the hydraulic lines here, right here, that are going to drive this hydrostatic motor. And then while they're doing all the rope running, we will start cutting the lid. Okay, guys, so my boys are setting these. I was a little slow with the hose, so a couple of them have all their concrete dust on them, but you can see how awesome they're going to look. I'll walk over here. Look, I'm going to walk right down the thing. Super sturdy. It's just a lot more elegant way of doing a autocover lid. Let me see if I can spin this thing around here. You see how they've got the those are super robust. That's like 3/8 or 1/2 inch stainless steel that Aquamatic fabricates and makes these brackets out of. And you got to see, and we just made that lid come across here. So then the last thing we have to do is there's a Z-strip of metal, and we attach it to the bottom, and it hooks onto those little round bars to where it can't tilt and tip off. If you stood on the edge, it can't roll on you. So that's the last thing we have to do, and this lid's done. We've got the auto cover burped and all the air out of the lines, and it's operating almost seamlessly, which the key there is install the tracks perfectly straight. That's everything. Straight, straight, straight. All right, take 4, because I am too dumb to remember how this thing works. So, okay, guys, this is sort of the kind of secret ingredient to making these concrete lids safe. Because what you wouldn't want is, bigger adults or whatever being able to stink. We cantilever out a couple inches here, and if they got all their weight out there, would it roll? And then you got a big chunk of concrete going in the pool with you. So you have these Z strips like so, and you mount them just in the exact right spot where you tilt it up, and it goes right here. See, it's right in the very back, so it goes right up against the concrete, and it can't slide forward under the weight of it unless you actually lift up, pull this far out, and then you can pull it out and lift it off. So when they make these things exact where they're mounted to the wall, this piece here touches the wall, you tilt it, you slide it in, you drop it down, and this little thing right here will not let it slide forward. And that is the key. And it can't tip because of the Z-strip here. It cannot lift up. So it actually holds it on super robust. I mean, you could drive a truck over to the end, unless it breaks the concrete, it is not coming in with you. So that's how these work. My boys are going to mark them and install them real quick. They just have like 3 holes each. Just put a little 1.25" tap con in there and call it good. Okay, guys, you can see how we've got the Z-strip on there now. And as he lays it down, that piece there is going to go under the pin, and then the front one will lay on there. And then there you go. So that's how we do it. And they're locked in. They can't slide forward without lifting them up. You have to pick up the weight of it to make it come forward. And that's the only way to get it off. It also can't tilt because of that piece that's under the back round bar. So really ingeniously simple setup. And now you've got concrete lid instead of, one of the other things. Just to talk cost on this, I mean, these brackets are, usually, $1,500 or so. And most of these lid systems are at least $1,000. So it's not a huge difference, but it's more work because you have to make pavers or buy pavers or something. So this is more expensive, but it's also tons more elegant. So pretty cool. All right, guys, just a smooth operation. And that lid looks so good. Every time we do one of these, I kind of dread it because it's a little more work than the aluminum or composite lids. But it is such a smooth operating cover. And that lid is just a level up. I mean, look at that little slot that it disappears into. I'll open it back up here in a second and show you how good it closes. Opens. So the closure is right here, and it operates. See how even it closes? So that is done by the ropes, and the ropes have that patented compensator pulley that causes it almost to adjust itself evenly there. There is an adjustment on the opening mechanism to make it open square too. The boys did a good enough job installing this one and getting the ropes in just right that it didn't require any. I'll show you over here as it's opening all the way up. Watch this. Just perfect. And look at this. We did this on purpose. We made this lid this big to make this leading edge just flush with the wall. And that's something that, you know, if you use their composite lids or any of these other lids that are pre-made, that leading edge is going to close way over here, and you're actually going to have to step onto the wall because of our ICF walls are thicker. So one of the good things about Aquamatic, guys, you tell them promo code GURU, they're going to know you're building an ICF pool like we do. First thing they're going to do is give you our pricing. The next thing they're going to do is they've got special items like longer tail pieces because they know this wall here is thicker. And that is kind of a little bit of the secret sauce, is that they, first off, have the most innovative, powerful, and smooth operating cover in the business, but also they're just small enough that we can get to the right people, the smart, innovative people at the company. When we see something, hey, we love these ICF walls, but this tail piece needs to be bigger, this needs to be different, they just do it. And then it's available to you guys. As long as they know you're building an ICF pool, they know what to modify. For instance, when you tell them you got a 20 by 40 pool, traditional steel wall, they sell you a certain length of rail. If you tell them it's an ICF pool, they sell you about 18 inches more because they know what you need. You know, Coverstar, Cover Pools, they're not gonna know that, and they're big conglomerates that don't really care. So that's one of our big things. But anyway, guys, this thing's turned out fantastic. Got a few little things left to do. If I can ever get gravel delivered down here, I got a backfill over there. But after I get that done, the concrete guys will come in and pour the last little bit of flat work. But look how good that looks. Just beautiful. I'll see you guys next week.